Around 33,000 homes and businesses have been left without power as a severe thunderstorm swept through WA's Wheatbelt and Perth's east. The storm pummeled eastern parts of the metropolitan area this afternoon, with reports of heavy rainfall, large hailstones and damaging winds. Lake Chittering saw 28 millimetres of rain fall in just 30 minutes, while wind gusts of 94 kilometres per hour were also recorded in some areas. The storm has caused minor flash flooding, torn down trees and damaged homes.
A lot of rain, hail, thunder, lightning, and in the space of 5 minutes, half the marri tree came down on top of the roof. Luckily, no one was inside at the time. It's gone through the roof.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in place for parts of the central Wheatbelt, Great Southern and Goldfields. And now taking a look at temperatures for today. Right now in town it's 31 degrees and humidity is 45%. Perth's minimum was 21.7 degrees just before 6 o'clock this morning, rising to a top of 38.3 around 11 a.m. Meanwhile, Perth Airport reached a warm 43 degrees today. The state's coolest spot was Jacob, which recorded a minimum of 16 degrees. While the state's highest maximum was a sweltering 44 degrees, and that was reached at Paraburdoo. To the satellite, and cloud bubbling over the Kimberley with a monsoon trough and low brought on more showers and storms across the region overnight. That tropical low over inland parts of the Northern Territory may move closer to the WA border during the weekend. Meanwhile, a deep trough near the west coast will slowly move inland tomorrow, warming up conditions there. A quick look around the country tomorrow, and it's looking like a wet day ahead for much of the eastern capitals. Possible storm also on the cards for Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne and Hobart. Brisbane heading for a top of 31, while Adelaide will be partly cloudy and 23. Back to WA, and in the north, more warm conditions ahead with showers and gusty thunderstorms for much of the region, possibly heavy at times over the far east and Kimberley. And it's looking pretty hot for central parts too, with temperatures reaching the low 40s and possible storms as well for the Wheatbelt. Meanwhile, those hot conditions are expected to ease over southwest parts from tomorrow as a milder westerly flow begins to dominate. However, there is the chance of more severe thunderstorms for the southwest, Great Southern and along the coast. In Perth, it's looking partly cloudy tomorrow with a chance of a thunderstorm about the hills in the morning and afternoon. We're heading for a top of 31 degrees from an overnight low of 23. Sunrise will be at 27 minutes past 5, setting at 7:26. And then looking ahead, conditions will cool down even more on Thursday to reach a top of 28. Cloud clearing on Friday to make way for a lovely sunny weekend, starting with a warm 31 on Saturday. And that's ABC News for now. Brianna Shepherd will be back with you tomorrow. In the meantime, you can stay up to date with ABC News online, or you can catch the news anytime on ABC iView. Stay with us now for 7:30.